want to point out one of the biggest differences, I think, among East Asian versus Western culture, and that is communication style. And what I mean by communication style is East Asians tend to be less direct, and Western society people emphasizing on straightforwardness, bluntness, and trying to get the point across directly instead of hitting the bushes. And this can also be reflected on dating, how you handle your friendships, etc. But for dating especially, if you're dating an East Asian and you're not East Asian yourself, especially you're from like a individualism society upbringing, then you'll feel like your partner might not be very direct with you. They might be hinting at you for how they feel. You have to kind of guess how they feel, especially if there's some disagreement. Maybe you feel like you're the one that's always trying to be more straightforward and bringing up the issue, and that is not something that's wrong with them. And I think that definitely has something to do with being raised under East Asian society. The cause of all this, I think, is due to 2 points. First one is definitely something with Confucianism. Confucianism has been a really big part, especially in China and South Korea. Confucianism definitely emphasizing on the indirectness when communicating with others. First is not trying to come across as rude, and the second point is definitely to be more mindful of others and your surroundings. And the other reason definitely has something to do with collectivism. Collectivism is basically everyone is looking after each other, and the society feels more like a whole. Everyone's living in it, so everyone is part of it and everyone has to take care of it. And because everyone's part of it, so it feels more like an inclusive giant space where everyone's sharing a space. That's why you have to be mindful of people around you, and you have to be mindful of what you say to people, etc., etc. Comparing to collectivism in East Asian society, if you look at Western society, it's just about individualism, which is how I feel and trying to stand out. But in East Asia, it's more about how can I look more uniform like others, and how can I fit in this society, and how can I not look like that one person that looks a little different from others. So yeah, I think communication style is definitely something that's totally different from Western society versus East Asian in general.